Okay, your sister just fell asleep. You got time for one more story before we go to bed.
Do you believe in bad luck?
I believe that like bad things happen to good people, but I'm more of a believer in opportunities multiplying as you seize an opportunity. I don't know. A lot of times, people don't jump on an opportunity because it's not their end goal. They don't want to play second fiddle to anything. Okay, back in the 1920s, there's this guy named Hiram Johnson. He was governor of California. The Republican Party offered him a chance to run as the vice president to Senator Knox from Pennsylvania. But this Johnson guy, he wanted to be president. He was like, "There's no way I'm going to be vice president." And he wouldn't take the second position on the ticket, even though all the insiders told him that Knox would probably die from heart failure at some point. And when the president dies, the vice president becomes president. So this guy had a chance, didn't run as vice president, even though there was a good chance that the guy who was going to win to be the president was going to die, and he would become president. So this Knox guy, he went on, he ran in the primaries, but ultimately Warren Harding ended up winning the primaries. So the Republican Party went back to the Hiram Johnson again and said, "Hey, why don't you run with Warren Harding as vice president?" So they gave him a second chance to run as vice president. Johnson declined, saying he wouldn't take anything less than the presidency. But get this, both Knox, the first guy he would have been vice president to, and Harding, who was elected president, died within a few years. If Johnson had run as vice president with either person, he would have became president, and the position he craved so much would have been his. So this Calvin Coolidge guy knew how to seize opportunities when they presented itself. So instead of Hiram Johnson becoming president if he ran as vice president, Calvin Coolidge ended up becoming president
Okay.
when Warren Harding died.
Mm-hmm.
The moral of the story would be, it's good to have goals in your life, but you can't be so focused on those goals that when other opportunities present themselves, you don't take them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times those other opportunities that pop up that might not necessarily be what your number one goal in life is, a lot of times those opportunities will actually lead you to meet that goal that you're trying to make.
My phone.
No, we haven't seen your phone.
You're 2 years old. You don't have a phone.